Welcome back to Chemicals TV. In this video here, we want to start a new topic, scalar and vector quantity. And this one aspect that give a lot of students challenges. So I'll be taking, it's going to be 3 set of video. Video 1, video 2, and video 3. Yes, video 3. Going to be 3 set of videos. So this is going to be the first video. So let's look at what I want to look at in this first video here. I want to look at what is scalar quantity, what is vector quantity. They want to look at what addition of scalar quantity, then addition of scalar or vector quantity. Now, this topic, addition of vector quantity, is the main stuff, right? So in this video, I want to look at 2. Addition of vector quantity in parallel, when 2 forces are parallel. Well, I want to look at what addition of forces. So I want to look at what forces. So the first I want to look at what addition of forces when the forces are parallel forces, 2 parallel forces. That is the first one. Then we want to look at what addition of forces when they are perpendicular to each other. The right angle what triangle. So these are things I want to look at. They want to solve a lot of examples so you understand it. Then next video, which will be coming up after this video, will be addition of forces when they are what between the angle 90 and angle 180. It's called the obtuse angle and the acute what angle. So this here is video here. Please pay close attention here because it's going to be a beginner video to any other video. Do you understand? So let's get into it. So what is a scalar quantity? So when I talk about scalar and vector quantity, they are physical what? They are physical what quantities. Do you understand? So what is scalar quantity? A scalar quantity is a physical quantity that has only magnitude, which we call the size or amount, but no direction. So we talk about scalar quantity. These are quantities that only have magnitude but no direction. Example are what? Mass, right? 5 kg, temperature 25 degrees centigrade, speed 60 km/h, energy 100 joules. Do you understand? So when we talk about scalar quantity, they only have magnitude but no direction. Do you understand? They only have the amount but no direction. So let's look at what the key characteristics of this scalar quantity. Number 1, magnitude only. Do you understand? Number 2, no direction. Then number 3, simple arithmetic. Do you understand? Simple arithmetic. So let's look at what the addition of scalar quantity. Let you look at addition of scalar quantity before we move towards. So we talk about addition of scalar quantity here. So we talk about like 5 kg plus 3 kg is what? Is 8 what kg. Do you understand? 5 plus 3 is 8 kg, right? So let's say 20 grams minus 8 grams is equal to what? 12 what gram. Do you understand? So you say that it's just your simple arithmetic, addition, subtraction, probably multiplication, just or division. Do you understand? So it's just because they don't have direction, so they only use simple arithmetic word process. So it's not difficult. Hope you understand. So the main work is what? Vector quantity. So let's look at what vector quantity. Vector quantity is a physical quantity that has both magnitude and direction. E.g., displacement. When we talk about displacement, here we have 5 meter knot, right? So when we talk about 5 meter and 5 meter knot, 5 meter is just what? A scalar. But 5 meter knot is a vector because there's a direction to the knot. Do you understand? Here we have velocity, right? So here we have velocity, yes, velocity 60 km/h east, right? Here we have force 10 Newton downwards. Here we have acceleration 9.8 meter per second upward. Do you understand? So when we talk about vector quantity here, the direction is actually what specified either to the north, to the south, to the east, or to the west. Do you understand? Or it's going upward or downward. Do you understand? Now let's look at what the key characteristics of what vector quantity. The key characteristics of what vector quantity. Number 1, magnitude and direction. Vectors are described by numbers, units, and direction. Number 2, graphical representation. Vectors are often represented as arrow. The length of the arrow represents the magnitude and the direction of the arrow represents the direction. Just number 3, complex arithmetic what see when talk about vector, you don't use simple arithmetic, you use complex, you use what Pythagoras theory, you use trigonometry, and you use other complex process calculation. Do you understand? So when we talk about addition of vector, you are going to use complex arithmetic what process, and which I want to look at in this video here. Do you understand? So now when we look at what we are going to look at addition of what vector quantity. In this video here we are going to look at addition of two parallel force. And here we have addition of what two perpendicular what force. So these are the things we are going to look at in this video here. So let's take what first one, addition of two parallel forces. Parallel forces. Parallel what? Forces. So now remember when talk about parallel force, that is they don't meet, right? So now the parallel force can either be on the same side or on the opposite side. If for example here two forces act on a bus, right? One, they are moving in the same direction, you have 20 Newton moving here. Here we have what 10 Newton. Now they are parallel force, but they are moving in the same direction. Just now, once two parallel forces are moving in the same direction, this is called force 1. Here we have what force 2, right? So the resultant force is going to be sum. So resultant force here is going to be what F1 plus what F what 2. Just you must indicate what this arrow here, right there. They are in the same what direction. So when two parallel forces are in the same direction, the resultant what is summed there together. Just so 20 Newton and 10 Newton, they are acting on this bus here, right? They're acting on this bus on the same what direction. So the resultant is going to be what 20 Newton plus what 10 Newton, going to be what 30 what Newton. Do you understand? Now what about if they're not acting on the opposite direction? So here we now have what? Here we have what 20 Newton bus here. Here we have what 10 what Newton, right? Now because they're acting on the opposite direction, one is acting to the right, one is acting what to the left, right? Opposite what direction. What will happen here is very easy. So my resultant force is equal to what F1 minus what F what 2, right? F1 and F2 here. What will happen here? Here we now have what one is acting this side here. Let's say one is acting what this side here. This is that. So you have what 20 Newton minus what 10 what Newton. Go to be what 10 Newton. Do you understand? Now, in summary, look at something here. Parallel force can only be in two directions. Either they are in the same direction or opposite what direction. The same direction you add them, opposite direction you subtract them. Do you understand? So in the sense that addition in the parallel force is not that difficult, right? Now, where I want to focus our attention on is this one, addition of two perpendicular force. Just when we talk about perpendicular force that is they're acting right angle to one another. So in the sense that one is acting upwards, the other one is acting what vertically. Do you understand? Like vertical. So here we have horizontal, vertical. Do you understand? So if this force is leading, or the first force here is what is 10 Newton, and here is what and the second force is what 5 what Newton, and they're acting perpendicularly. There is one upward, one what horizontal, right? So what happen here? You have what right angle triangle here. In the sense that what you can use to evaluate here is called the right angle triangle, because you have to calculate what the horizontal, right? So you put this in here like this. So you look for the horizontal. To look for the horizontal, use what Pythagoras what theorem. Use what Pythagoras what theorem. And Pythagoras theorem, Pythagoras what theorem. In Pythagoras theorem here, hypotenuse, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to what? The square of the addition of both sides, opposite and what the adjacent here. Let's say here is what is my theta, is okay. So going to be what the square of the opposite plus what? Square of the adjacent. You see that? This is what the Pythagoras what theory. This is where you look for the what? Horizontal. This is where you look for what? For the horizontal. Please pay close attention here. Now, what about if you want to get the direction, the angle, right? Because here is what? Angle 90 here. So the horizontal here, so you can get the angle here, right? You want to look for the angle, you use what? The trigonometry, right? This angle here, right? Here we have opposite, and here we have what? Adjacent. So you use what? Tan. So it will be tan 30 equals to what? Let us say for any force at all, it can either be force 1, force 2. So let us say force 1 about force 2. This is that. So if you should make this one a sorry formula, you have theta equals to what? Tan inverse F1 what? F2. This is what you now use. Now, but this is because this is JAMB, they want to use what? The special angles. Do you understand? That is why you need to understand trigonometry very well. You have what called the angle 60, you have what called angle 45, and you have what called angle what? 30. These are things you are supposed to know and understand as a science student who is doing mathematics, chemistry, and physics. Do you understand? Because angle 60, angle 30, and angle 45 play a crucial role in some questions when you're going to see in JAMB. And the worst thing here is that JAMB don't give you scientific calculator. So that is why you need to know those special angles. Do you understand? So you have to look at some calculation here. This is that you have to look at some calculation here. Then we have to end this class. All this class is helpful. Please, if this class is helpful, please type my name at the comment section, Chris. I want to see it at the comment section. That shows that you are following what I'm doing here and you're enjoying this class here. Just type at the comment section, capital letter, Chris. By the comment section goes a long way to tell me that you are actually following this class. Just and I'll be motivated to create more of this kind of video for you that understand. Now, if you have not joined our private class, you have missed a lot. Very soon we start our 10 days physics calculation class. So we're going to cover the 10 important topics in physics in 10 days. Now, currently now we are 10 days chemistry calculation class. This is that 10 days chemistry calculation class. So after the 10 days chemistry calculation class, we are moving to 10 days physics calculation class. So please, the price is 10,000 naira for the 10 days physics calculation class. Early bird is 3,900. Early bird is 3,900. Yes, 3,900. So if you want to be among the early bird, send me a DM, make your payments, then be added to the group chat. Once we finish our 10 days chemistry calculation class, we are going to kick off physics calculation class 10 days. This is just a way for me to try as much as possible to help you cover the JAMB syllabus on physics and chemistry before your JAMB examination. Just and I'm going to give you leverage to read other solid like physics, like English and biology. Just and so you not have much time, you not put much time again in physics and chemistry. The time you put in is going to be for English and biology if you are doing biology. Just and mathematics. We are still going to have 10 days mathematics class coming up. Just and this is a class that is designed to actually help you in the preparation process. So let's look at some calculation. So here we have 3 key questions that we explain addition of vector, right? So our main concern is going to be perpendicular force, just and because if it's 2 parallel force, right, you can either add or subtract. It's very easy, but the main one is going to be perpendicular force, right? Like what I told you, this is what is first video, so pay close attention. Here we have this 3 question here. The first one here, 2 forces, 3 newtons is supposed to be 3 newton and 4 newton acts on a body in direction due north and due east respectively. Calculate the equilibrium. Now here they say equilibrium, very important, right? Pay close attention to this equilibrium here. Pay close attention. Let's look at the second question here. What is the magnitude of the horizontal of 2 forces, 20 newton and 15 newton, inclined at an angle to each other, right? Now they say here about horizontal, right? So a body of mass 5 kg initially at rest is acted upon by 2 mutually perpendicular forces, 12 newton and 5 newton. if the part could move in the direction of the horizontal force, right? Calculate the magnitude of the acceleration. These are key questions you need to know and master because these questions are selected from the JAMB past questions. So you want to pay close attention to this type of question because you're going to see them in the exam. Just so now I'm going to start with one here because this is the easiest one. Remember, I told you that when two forces are inclined at 90 degree here, right? So we have force 1 and what force 2, right? Here we have this thing here, right? This is called the horizontal what force. So here you can say horizontal what force, F what arrow. And F arrow, the formula for F arrow, you have to use Pythagoras or theory. So F arrow is always equal to what? Square root of what? F1 square plus what? F2 square. This is the formula you are using to calculate what the horizontal what force. Do you understand? Then the direction is what is theta equals to what? Tan inverse F1 over what? F2. This is that. So these are the two stuff you are going to make use of, right? Now, here they say resultant of the two forces, right? So let's start with question 2. Let's start with question 2. Very important before we move to question 1. So in question 2 here, now the forces here are what? Let us use one here. The forces here are what? 20 Newton and 15 Newton. So you have 20, right? 20 Newton and what? And 15 what? Newton. Can you see that? 20 Newton and 15 what? Newton. Please pay close attention here. So what will be my horizontal force? My horizontal force F arrow is equal to square root. Here we have what? 20 square plus what? 15 what square. This that use your calculator to get your answer. Use your calculator to get your answer. Here we have 20 square plus 15 square. Here we have 25. Here we have what? 5 Newton. This that. Now, as we say the direction, what is going to be the direction? So the direction is very easy. It's going to be theta equals to what? Tan inverse. Tan inverse. F1 is what? Is 20 over what? F2 is what? Is 15, right? So tan inverse shift tan. Here we have what? 20 divided by what? 15. Here we have what? 53. So here we have what? 53 what? 0.13 degree. This is that. So this is what? This is the angle. Just now, but here this question here, this question only say we should calculate what? Horizontal what? Force. So there's no point of this. So, but I'm just using this one to explain to you so you understand, right? Now, question 1 is the most interesting question which we have to pay close attention to. You have to pay close attention to very well. Like when I said, we are going to start our 10 days intensive physics intensive class. Like we are going to cover 10 most important topics in physics. Right there. Now the fee is 10,000 naira, but the early bird is 3,900. Yes, sir. So we want to be among the early birds. We want to cover a lot. We are currently on 10 days chemistry calculation marathon class. Now, if you come across this video and we are done with our 10 days classes, right? Can you chat me up? Then I will send those videos, but the price will be a little bit higher, which is going to be about 5K and above. Just but normally this price is 10K. Early bird is 3,900. So if you're interested, send me a DM. Just send me a DM on my WhatsApp. Then you'll be added to our private group chat for the 10 days physics marathon class. It's going to be of great help to you. If you are writing JAMB and you still have this issue with your physics, please don't ignore what I'm saying here. It's very, very important. So, okay, let's do this question 2. Right? No, this question 1. This question 1 is very important. Here they say the equilibrium, right? Now, equilibrium, let me explain something about equilibrium. Yeah, it's very important. Please take down. The equilibrium is the force that balances the horizontal force. It has the same magnitude as the horizontal force, but acts in the opposite direction. Just so equilibrium force and horizontal force, they are what? Equal and opposite. Do you understand? They are equal. So they have equal magnitude. They have equal magnitude, but opposite what direction, which I'm going to explain now. So let's look at this. Let's look at this question here. Two force, 3 Newton and 4 Newton act on a body in a direction due north and due east. Now, due north is this one here. Due east is one here. So now here we have the cardinal point here, right? 4 cardinal points. Here we have north, east, south, and what, and west, right? So they're talking about due north and due east here. So we are talking about due north, due east, right? Now north is what? Is 3 Newton, and east is what? East is what? Is 4 what? Newton, right? So here we have this one here, right? So here we have this angle here. Here we have this angle. Here we have this angle, right? Now what we want to do here? Calculate the equilibrium. For you to calculate the equilibrium here, you have to calculate the, because here we have the north and the east. Right there, north and east, very important. So equilibrium what? Force. This is that. Remember, equilibrium force here, which call, now remember I have to calculate a resultant force. The resultant force is equal to what? To the, is equal to equilibrium force, because it's equilibrium force in top force that balance the resultant force. Do you understand? So if you calculate this one here, we have already calculated the magnitude of what the equilibrium force. So we have F arrow equals what? Square root. Here we have F1 plus what? F2. This is that. My F1 is 3 here, so it will be F arrow here equals to what? My F1 is what? Is 3 square plus my F2 is what? Is 4 what? Square, right? So you have F arrow here. F arrow here. Here we have what? Here we have equals to square root 9 plus 16. You are going to be a square root of what? 25, right? My F arrow is what? Is 5. This one is 5. Now, if you check very well, the direction is going to be the opposite. Just so equilibrium force, so you can say equilibrium force right there. Fe, F equilibrium, can say F equilibrium. F equilibrium is what? Is 5 what? Newton. Just that F equilibrium is what? Is 5 Newton. So, but what make it difference here? This one you are seeing here, the direction is what? North east. Right there. Not this one you are seeing here, like if I want to check there, we're going to be 5 Newton, right? 5 Newton. Now let's get the direction. We have not got to the direction, the angle. Let's get the what? The angle. Here we have for here. We are not done with it yet. Let's get what? The angle. Let's get this angle here. This one angle you know. So my theta, remember theta is equal to what? Tan inverse F1 over what? F2, right? Do you understand? So you have theta here equals to what? Tan. My F1 is what? Is 3 over what? 3 over what? 4, right? So let's use our calculator to get this. So my calculator here, shift tan. You have 3 divided by 4. You have what? 37 degree. This is that. So if you check it very well, my angle is what? Is 37 what degree. This is that. So my horizontal force here, like if you check it very well, my horizontal force is what? Is what? 5 Newton. My theta here is what? Is 37 what? Newton. Now look at something here. If you want to write it in a way that you understand, I should write this place out first. Now if you want to understand, you want to write it in a way you understand, you're going to say 5 Newton, 37 degree, not due east, not due east, not due what? East. This is that. Now this is what you are going to get here. This is that 5 Newton, 37 degree, not due east, not due east. Now look at something here. Remember, because we're talking about the equilibrium here, it's not going to be not due east. Here we have the opposite of this one here is this guy. So it will be south, west, due sat. Do you understand? Because so you do what to go to happen here, because you're talking about equilibrium, you're going to be 5 Newton 37 degree west due sat. This that. Now this one is for my equilibrium, right? For this question, not due east, right? Now, but I talk about the equilibrium here, right? The equilibrium force is going to be the opposite force, right? So the equilibrium force and the residual force, they are the same. The only difference is what is sat due east and what not due east. Just that they have the same magnitude but opposite what direction. So these are things you need to pay close attention to when you're solving question under perpendicular what forces, because these questions are got from the JAMB past questions. So know the difference between two of them. You see options. These will have options here, but I didn't copy the option out because copy the option out will not allow me to get all these questions into this board here. But understand this here, they have the same force, they have the same angle here, they have opposite what direction, they have what opposite what direction. So that is why they can balance each other here. That is why it's called equilibrium what force. Do you understand? They have the same magnitude, the same angle, but opposite what direction. So since this one is what is north east, the balance direction going to be east south. Do you understand? So that's why we say not due east, which is for the question give to me, not due east. Right there, north and due east, right? Then here we now have about west and due south. That's what we have from here. So this is what is correct what answer here. In the option, you see this one. Right there, in the option, you must see this one. This one is the option, but the correct option in this one here. See, you are talking about equilibrium. Hope you understand. So let's look at question 3. Please, if you are following this class here, type my name, capital letter at the comment section. Can increase, leave it at the comment section. Now that signifies that you are actually what following what I'm doing here. Type it both with capital letter can increase. Leave it at the word comment section. That tells me that you are actually what following this class, right? So look at what question 3. I can tell you that under perpendicular forces, they're not going to set question more than what I'm showing you. Just an is similar what type of questions you're going to see in the exam. So look at what question 3. So look at what question 3. It's very easy. A body of mass 5 kg initially at rest is acted upon by two mutual perpendicular force 12 Newton and 5 Newton. If the perpendicular force move in direction of the horizontal, calculate the magnitude of the acceleration. Understand that, remember, force equals to what? Mass times acceleration, right? Now they ask you to look for the acceleration here. Mass and what? Mass. Here we have A equals to what? Force by what? The mass, right? Do you understand? Now, the force I'm going to use here is called the horizontal force. So we're going to do what? Horizontal force over what? M. This is that. So how do you get the horizontal force, right? There's that 12 Newton and 5 Newton act perpendicular to each other. So yeah, we have 12 Newton and what? 5 what? Newton, right? So the goal here is to what? Look for the horizontal what? Force. This that. When you look at the horizontal force here, remember you already know the formula for horizontal force. Horizontal force is equals to what? Square root of what? F1 plus what? F2, right? So my F1 is what? Is 12, right? You go to be 12 square plus my F2 is what? Is 5. You go to be what? 5 square, right? So what I want to do here is to what? Use a calculator to get your answer, right? So 12 square plus 5 square all square, you go to be what? 13. 13 what? Newton, right? 13 what? Newton. So my horizontal force is what? Is 13 what? Newton, right? So my acceleration now, I have to calculate it here, right? So remember my A equals what? F R over what? Mass, right? So it will be what? 30 Newton over what? My mass. What is my mass? My mass is what? Is 5 kg. 5 what? Kg. So what is the answer here? So divide by what? 5. Here we have what? 2.6 meter per second what? Square. That is the what answer. Please The second part of this video here, we have to look at what? We have to look at when they are what? When the angles are what? Between 90 to what? Between what? 90 to what? 180. Right? They're going to be the part 2. Right? And that one is a little bit complex than what you have done here. This one is very, very easy. Right? But that one is very, very complex. So now that one will not be posted here as a free video here. Only those who are in our private class can have access to those videos. I can tell you that there are so many videos that are not online on this my YouTube channel here. They are kept for my private students. Just so I only release some few videos to keep you guys engaged, so that you know that okay, this channel is still working, is not dead, right? So that is the reason why. So I post most of chemistry videos, and those chemistry videos, they are like likely exam questions if you have been following this channel very well, right? Now, if you want to what prepare very well for your JAMB examination, then sign up for our private class. It's going to be of great help to you. So the link to our private class should be at the comment section. You can chat me up online or through WhatsApp, make your payments. Like the 10 days class that is coming up, right? Please sign up for that class. It's going to be of great help to you, right? But if this video is helpful, please leave a comment section that this video is helpful. Also type my name, capital letter Kem Chris, at the comment section. I'll be glad to hear from you, right? Give this video a like and kindly share this video to your friends and your your siblings who will be writing the upcoming JAMB examination. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.